With Mazda's SUV range growing by the year, here's how the Japanese brand's sports utility vehicles rank against each other in terms of reliability. Number 1, 2025 Mazda CX-70. The two-row five-seater has only just begun to make its way to showroom floors, with the PHEV arriving first, to be followed by the mild hybrid inline-six models before the fall of 2024. Starting at $40,445, the 2025 CX-70 is designed to sit between the smaller CX-50 and the slightly larger CX-90 and offers just about the same palette as its close siblings in terms of amenities and contemporary features. These include built-in Amazon Alexa, advanced wireless connectivity, a sophisticated layout, and more. Power-wise, there are three options. A pair of turbocharged 3.3-liter inline sixes that produce 280 and 340 horses, and a PHEV, which employs a 2.5-liter engine paired with a 68-kilowatt motor to pump out 323 combined system horses. Not much info regarding performance is available at this time, though a few reputable sources, including Car and Driver and J.D. Power, have tested the CX-70 and have noted its motivated powertrain and responsive handling. This should come as no surprise, as its nearly identical sibling, the CX-90, also displays a keen sense of sportiness, no doubt thanks to their shared performance-biased platform. While Consumer Reports granted the 2025 CX-70 a predicted owner satisfaction score of 4 out of 5, there has yet to be any extensive safety and reliability testing, at least none made public at this time. However, the current Mazda trend is leaning more toward general safety, as well as more standard safety features, both passive and active. This is observed in both the standard safety suite that is included on most new models, and in the design and advanced systems that work in concert to make the vehicle safer for all individuals involved. These systems include an anti-lock brake system, dynamic stability control with traction control, roll stability control, and Mazda's smart brake support system. Inside the CX-70, you'll find refined materials and a clean-cut layout that screams contemporary. The minimalist approach to flair and accenting paid off with a sophisticated, mature attitude that makes one feel slightly more hip after having driven one. The sportier trim splashes the cabin with a deep red leather that brings the entire space to life. The materials and layout are only the framing, as the software included in the 2025 CX-70 is very modern as well. As mentioned before, advanced safety and assist, as well as large displays and creature comforts are available, as they are in the CX-90, though tread carefully with options, as the CX-70 is already set to be the most expensive SUV by Mazda to date. Number 2, 2024 Mazda CX-5. One of the biggest questions that you might be trying to answer when deciding which new Mazda SUV to buy is whether to purchase the CX-50 or the CX-5. While both are very similarly sized, the two models differ enough to make it a tougher question. As for the starting price, the 2024 CX-5 comes in at $29,300, slightly less than the CX-50. Despite being shorter and thinner than the CX-50, the 2024 CX-5 is the taller SUV of the two. The CX-5 actually shares the same platform with the smaller CX-30. Cargo space is a key selling point for SUVs, and the CX-5 provides 30 cubic feet with the seats up. Moving inside, the CX-5 offers 39.3 inches of headroom in the front and 39 inches in the rear, narrowly beating the CX-50's 39.1 inches in the front and 38.6 in the rear. As for the engines, the CX-5 shares the same two with the CX-50, bringing the two models even closer together. Only just beating out the CX-30 in terms of reliability, the 2024 CX-5 receives an overall score of 82 out of 100. The CX-5 is currently in its second generation, with the model only receiving a facelift in 2022. J.D. Power also gave the 2022 model year a score of 82 out of 100, showing the consistency Mazda has carried over the years with their mid-size crossover SUV. According to RepairPal, the more common problems that can arise with the CX-5 include a clutch hydraulic system bleed, transmission leak inspection, exhaust manifold gasket replacement, and drive axle assembly drain and refill. Luckily, these repair jobs aren't massively expensive, so you shouldn't have to worry that these problems are on the horizon for the 2024 CX-5. Inside, you're greeted with the typical modern Mazda SUV recipe, which includes a stylish yet sophisticated design with premium materials and sleek tech. The lower trims come with cloth interior, which is easy to maintain and comfy for the lower price point, though they still include plenty of standard features, including a 10.25-inch display, advanced wireless connectivity, dual-zone climate control, and more. All 2024 CX-5 models also include a suite of standard driver safety and assist features, similar to the other models mentioned in this list. Number 3. 2024 Mazda CX-30. The Mazda CX-30 is slightly older than the CX-50, but only for a few years. Debuting onto the US market at the start of 2020, the CX-30 is also only in its first generation. Classed as a compact SUV, the 2024 CX-30 is the smallest SUV Mazda currently offers, making it no surprise that it's also the cheapest. For 2024, the CX-30 starts at just $24,995, making it one of the cheapest new SUVs on the market. As with the CX-50, 8 different trims are available for the compact SUV, with the Turbo Premium Plus once again being the most expensive trim, starting at $36,800. The top 3 trims come with a 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder producing 250 horsepower, with the lower 5 trims producing 191 horsepower. The overall reliability score for the 2024 CX-30 takes a step off from the limited data on the CX-50, continuing the reliable reputation that Mazda has developed over the years. Overall, the CX-30 receives a score of 80 out of 100, which is considered good throughout the industry. This also carries over to Consumer Reports, who expect the 2024 CX-30 to be more reliable than the average new car. Despite a respectable reliability score, the CX-30 isn't immune to its problems, as is the case with almost every car, new and used. Some of the more common issues reported by RepairPal include door mirror replacement, PVC valve replacement, and electrical system diagnosis. The standard tech and driver assist and safety functions are present, including lane departure warning, Mazda radar cruise control with stop and go, and blind spot monitoring. Optional features include a 10.25-inch center display on higher trims, an available premium 12-speaker Bose sound system, and an available premium leather interior. All 2024 CX-30, no matter the trim, receive a 7-inch digital cluster with standard vehicle information displayed. All of these features are laid out well and coordinate with the vehicle's overall modern appearance, which is stylish, to say the least. Number 4. 2024 Mazda CX-90. The Mazda CX-90, which replaces the CX-9 to become Mazda's largest SUV, is all new for 2024. Despite being the largest model, it isn't quite the most expensive, with that title going to the 2025 CX-70. The CX-90 starts at $37,845, but quite a few of the modern features you'd expect from an SUV are reserved for the higher-level trims, which go up to $55,950 with the Turbo S Premium Plus. Some of these features include the driver personalization package, ventilated front and middle row seats, and a 12.3-inch touchscreen display instead of the 10.25-inch screen in the lower trims. In terms of power, all trims come with a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-six, but the power output differs depending on the trim you select. For the first 5 trims, the engine produces 280 horsepower, with the top three trims increasing to 340 horsepower. The CX-90 also comes as a PHEV, which starts at $49,945. Due to the CX-90 being so new, the reliability data for the model is much more limited compared to the other Mazda SUVs for 2024. However, Consumer Reports estimates that the CX-90 has a reliability score of 67 out of 100. Despite there being limited data, Consumer Reports says the CX-90 will be more reliable than other new cars. It must be noted that the CX-90 already has 6 recalls, potentially affecting up to 77,525 units combined. The 2024 Mazda CX-90 PHEV largely follows suit in terms of design and overall appearance, both inside and out, when compared to the mild hybrid gas-powered variant. However, the PHEV boasts a few stats of its own that are worth taking a closer look at, including the performance-based all-wheel drive platform that pairs well with the 323-horsepower e-Skyactiv PHEV powertrain, the 3,500 towing capability, and a respectable 56 miles per gallon equivalent. Number 5. 2024 Mazda CX-50. The CX-50 sits right in the middle of Mazda's 5 gas-powered SUVs in terms of price. The CX-50 is still a very new entry into Mazda's fleet, with the model only released for the first time in 2023. Thanks to that, however, the CX-50 is one of the more modern, sleek crossover SUVs on the market today. Starting at $30,300, the 2024 Mazda CX-50 has a total of 8 different trims available, with the most expensive Turbo Premium Plus trim pushing the price up to $43,300. All 8 trims are powered by a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, but the top 4 trims come with the more desirable turbocharged variant that produces 256 horsepower. The non-turbocharged variant produces just 187 horsepower. The CX-50 sees no major changes compared to 2023. Because it is still essentially a new car, reliability data is more limited compared to other models, but there are still enough reports for both model years to receive an overall reliability score of 70 out of 100 as per J.D. Power. Despite the 2023 Mazda CX-50 receiving 2 separate recalls, the 2024 CX-50 hasn't fallen victim to any recalls thus far. As for the 2023 models, the recalls were due to a hydraulic brake system fault and a problem with the SUV's trailer hitch that could cause damage to the taillights. The 2024 CX-50 was granted an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. This comes thanks to the standard passive and active safety buffs that make the vehicle a pleasure to operate, which include the advanced airbag system, standard dynamic stability control with traction control, side impact door beams, and the stacked safety and assist suite that comes with all new Mazdas, an anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, as well as Mazda's smart brake support, also works in concert with the aforementioned safety systems to ensure safe travel. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing.